After 65, 4 nuts you must eat and 4 you should never touch. There's a certain beauty that comes with age. It's not just the lines that tell the story of every laugh, every tear, every lesson learned. It's the strength you carry in your spirit. It's the wisdom you wear like a crown, and part of that wisdom is knowing that what we put into our bodies matters, maybe now more than ever. Now, I know life gets busy, even in the so-called retirement years. Grandkids running around, old friends calling to catch up, the simple joys of a sunny morning walk or a good book in your favorite chair. And with so much going on, it's easy to overlook the small things, like what's sitting in your snack bowl. But let me tell you, those tiny choices add up. They can either be quiet investments in a stronger, more vibrant you, or silent thieves stealing your energy, your sharpness, your joy. Today, I want to talk to you about something small but mighty: nuts. Yep, those little crunchy bites we all love to nibble on. Some of them are your body's best allies, packed with life-giving nutrients that can sharpen your mind, strengthen your heart, and keep you feeling energized for all the adventures you still have ahead. But some of them, they're more like wolves in sheep's clothing. Delicious, yes, but dangerous when they sneak too much fat, salt, or sugar into your daily life. It's not about giving up the things you love. It's about choosing the ones that love you back. I'm going to walk you through the 4 nuts you absolutely should welcome into your life. The ones that will help you stay sharp, strong, and full of life. And I'll also reveal the 4 you need to be cautious about, no matter how tempting they might be. Because just like in life, not everything that looks good is good for you. You've earned the right to feel amazing every single day. You've earned the right to protect your heart, your brain, your body with the same fierce wisdom that's carried you this far. And it all starts with the little choices. The snacks you reach for, the foods you trust to nourish you. So settle in, friend. Maybe grab a cozy blanket, pour yourself a nice cup of tea, and let's talk about how you can make these small, powerful changes starting right now, because you deserve a future just as bright, bold, and beautiful as the life you've already lived. Ready? Let's dive in. Number 1, the power of nuts. Tiny giants for aging gracefully. Why, isn't it funny how sometimes the smallest things pack the biggest punch? Think about it. A single smile can turn around an entire day. A few kind words can heal an old wound. And in the same way, a handful of nuts can make a powerful difference in how you feel, how you move, how you live. Nuts aren't just tasty snacks. They're nature's little health bombs, perfectly packaged and ready to serve you. Inside each tiny nut is a world of goodness. Heart-healthy fats, muscle-strengthening protein, brain-boosting nutrients, and powerful antioxidants that fight off the wear and tear of everyday life. And the best part, they're easy. No complicated recipes, no giant changes to your diet, just a few smart choices, a few moments of thoughtfulness, and you're giving your body a gift it knows exactly what to do with. Now here's where it gets even better. As we get a little older, our bodies start to whisper, or sometimes shout, for a bit more support. Maybe the joints aren't as smooth as they once were. Maybe the memory plays a little hide and seek now and then. Maybe energy takes a little longer to show up in the morning. It's all part of the beautiful natural rhythm of life. But that doesn't mean we have to sit back and accept feeling anything less than our best. The right nuts can be your secret allies in this chapter of life. They can help keep your heart strong, your mind sharp, and your body energized. They can even help you stay steady on your feet, thanks to nutrients that support muscle strength and nerve health. It's like carrying a little army of protectors in your pocket, and who wouldn't want that? But remember, not all nuts are created equal. Some lift you up, others quietly pull you down. Knowing the difference is key, and you, my friend, already have the most important tool you need, your wisdom. Now it's just about adding a little knowledge to that wisdom, so you can make the best choices for the vibrant life you deserve. Let's start with the heroes. The first nut you absolutely want by your side. Number 2, nuts you must eat. Walnuts, your brain's best friend. There's a reason walnuts look like tiny brains. It's almost like nature left us a clue. These little wonders are packed full of omega-3 fatty acids, the kind of fat your brain absolutely loves. You see, as we age, protecting our brain health becomes more and more important. Sharp memory, quick thinking, emotional balance. It all ties back to how well we nourish that incredible organ sitting right between our ears. Walnuts are rich in alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that not only fights inflammation but also supports communication between brain cells. Think of it like clearing static off a radio station. Suddenly, the music sounds clear and beautiful again. That's what walnuts can do for your mind. Studies have shown that older adults who regularly eat walnuts perform better on cognitive tests, better memory, quicker recall, improved focus, all from something you can toss into a salad, sprinkle over your oatmeal, or just snack on straight from the jar. And it's not just about memory. Walnuts are also powerful warriors against oxidative stress, which is one of the biggest villains behind aging and cognitive decline. With every crunchy bite, you're fighting off the invisible forces that try to slow you down. But here's the best part. Walnuts aren't just medicine, they're delicious. Earthy, rich, and satisfying, they can easily become a comforting part of your daily routine. A handful a day is all it takes to feed your mind the fuel it's craving. So the next time you're looking for a snack, remember you're not just feeding your hunger, you're feeding your memories. You're feeding your stories. You're feeding the very core of what makes you you. Now that your brain has a new best friend, let's meet another nut that your heart will absolutely fall in love with. Number 3, nut you must eat. Almonds, the heart's bodyguard. Your heart has carried you through so much. Every moment of excitement, every deep breath after a long day, every quiet moment of peace, your heart has been your loyal companion through it all. And now, it's time to show it a little extra love. Enter the humble almond. Small, simple, and an absolute powerhouse when it comes to protecting that beautiful heart of yours. Almonds are packed with monounsaturated fats, the good kind, that help lower bad cholesterol LDL while keeping the good cholesterol HDL right where it should be. And if that wasn't enough, almonds are also rich in magnesium, a mineral that plays a crucial role in keeping blood pressure steady and healthy. That means fewer risks, fewer worries, and more freedom to enjoy all the adventures that still lie ahead. Vitamin E is another one of almonds' secret weapons. This powerful antioxidant acts like a shield, protecting your cells from damage and slowing down the aging process from the inside out. Every handful of almonds is like sending a little team of bodyguards into your bloodstream, standing watch over your heart, your vessels, your life force. And let's talk about something we don't always mention enough: energy. Almonds give you clean, steady energy that doesn't come with a crash. They help keep your blood sugar levels balanced, so you're not riding the roller coaster of highs and lows that can leave you feeling drained. The best part? Almonds are incredibly easy to enjoy. A handful is an afternoon pick-me-up, a sprinkle over your morning yogurt, a cozy addition to your favorite baked goods. Simple changes that add up to a stronger, steadier, more powerful you. Think of almonds as your heart's best friend. Always there, always loyal, always working behind the scenes to keep you thriving. And when you choose to nourish your heart, you're really choosing to nourish every dream, every connection, every joy that your heart holds inside. And speaking of inner strength, let's meet the next nut that's ready to supercharge your body's defenses from the inside out. Number 4, nut you must eat. Brazil nuts, the secret to a stronger immune system. Now, if I told you there was a way to boost your immune system, protect your thyroid, and fight off inflammation, all with just 1 or 2 bites a day, Wouldn't you want to know the secret? Well, meet the Brazil nut, nature's tiny miracle. Brazil nuts are one of the richest natural sources of selenium, an essential mineral that most people don't get enough of. Selenium is like the spark plug that keeps your body's engine running smoothly. It powers your immune system, helps your body fight off infections, and even plays a crucial role in thyroid health, which means better metabolism, more balanced energy, and better overall vitality. But here's the real magic. Selenium also acts as a powerful antioxidant. It helps neutralize free radicals, those pesky little troublemakers that can speed up aging and cause disease. By adding Brazil nuts into your diet, you're giving your body the tools it needs to stay youthful, strong, and resilient. Now, a little heads up, with Brazil nuts, more is not better. These little gems are so rich in selenium that just 1 or 2 nuts a day is plenty. Eating too many can actually cause selenium levels to get too high. So this is a perfect example of how sometimes less is more. Imagine this. Every time you pop a Brazil nut into your mouth, you're planting a seed of strength deep inside your body. You're building a fortress from within, one small but mighty bite at a time. So the next time you're planning your snacks for the day, slip in a Brazil nut or two. It's a tiny, delicious habit that can pay off in big, beautiful ways, keeping you strong, steady, and ready to enjoy every new adventure life sends your way. Number 5, nut you must eat, pistachios, the energizing snack. There's something almost magical about cracking open a pistachio. It's like unwrapping a little gift from nature, a bright green gem packed with energy, nutrition, and pure joy. And trust me, once you know just how much goodness is packed inside these tiny treasures, you'll never look at a pistachio the same way again. Pistachios are one of the best nuts you can eat if you're looking to keep your energy up, your blood sugar steady, and your body humming along happily. They're rich in plant-based protein, fiber, and healthy fats, a triple threat when it comes to giving you sustained energy without the crash. Unlike sugary snacks that send your blood sugar soaring and then crashing down, pistachios offer a slow, steady release of energy that keeps you feeling full and focused. But the benefits don't stop there. Pistachios are loaded with antioxidants, including lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 compounds that are absolutely crucial for protecting your eyes as you age. Think about how much beauty there still is to see: sunsets, smiles, oceans. Your eyes deserve the best protection nature can offer, and pistachios are happy to help. And here's a little bonus. Because pistachios come in a shell, they naturally slow you down as you snack. That means you're more mindful with your eating, more present with every bite, and less likely to overdo it, all while savoring the rich, earthy flavor and satisfying crunch. A handful of pistachios can easily become your go-to snack when you need a little pick-me-up. Whether you're heading out for a walk, curling up with a good book, or just enjoying a quiet moment to yourself, pistachios are the perfect companion. Tiny, mighty, and packed with life-giving energy. With 4 powerhouse nuts in your corner, you're already building a stronger, brighter future. But just like in life, knowing who to keep close also means knowing who to keep at a distance. Let's take a closer look at the first nut you might want to think twice about. Number 6. Nuts you should never touch. Macadamia nuts, hidden fat traps. Macadamia nuts. Just saying the name sounds luxurious, doesn't it? Creamy, buttery, rich, and oh so tempting. It's easy to fall in love with their smooth texture and indulgent flavor, but when it comes to staying vibrant, strong, and heart-healthy, macadamia nuts might not be the allies you're hoping for. You see, macadamias are incredibly high in fat, even higher than most other nuts. And while some of that fat is the healthy kind, the sheer amount can easily tip the scales in the wrong direction. Just a small handful can pack in hundreds of calories, and it's dangerously easy to overeat them without even realizing it. One moment you're savoring that buttery flavor, and the next you've consumed half your day's calories in just a few bites. As we get older, Our metabolism naturally slows down. Our bodies become a little more particular about how they want to spend their energy and store their fat. And unfortunately, high-fat foods like macadamia nuts can quickly add up to unwanted weight gain, increased cholesterol, and extra pressure on the heart, especially when portion control flies out the window. Now, don't get me wrong. There's no need to live in fear of food. Life is meant to be enjoyed. But part of that joy comes from feeling good in your body, from moving freely, from waking up with energy and lightness in your step. And making smart choices about what we eat is one of the most powerful ways to protect that feeling. So if you're craving a crunchy snack, it's wiser to reach for one of the heroes we talked about earlier: walnuts, almonds, Brazil nuts, or pistachios. They'll satisfy your hunger and nourish your body without sneaking in unwanted baggage. Macadamias might taste like a dream, but when it comes to your health, they're not the dream team. Trust your wisdom. Choose the foods that lift you higher, not the ones that quietly weigh you down. Number 7. Nut you should never touch. Pecans. The sugar-coated culprits. Now let's talk about pecans. Beautiful, buttery, rich pecans. On their own, they're not the worst thing you could eat. In fact, raw pecans have some healthy fats and a little fiber. But let's be honest, most of us aren't reaching for plain, raw pecans. No, we're usually getting them coated in sugar, baked into pies, dipped in caramel, or tossed into sweet, sticky snack mixes. And that's where the trouble starts. Pecans are already high in fat, but when they're dressed up in sugar, syrup, and processed oils, they transform from a decent snack into a dangerous dessert. All that added sugar spikes your blood sugar, stresses your heart, and can fuel inflammation throughout your body. And if you're aiming to keep your joints flexible, your heart strong, and your mind sharp, excess sugar is the last thing you need riding shotgun. What makes it even trickier is that pecans are so darn delicious. It's easy to grab a few candied pecans here, a slice of pecan pie there, and before you know it, you've consumed a tidal wave of calories, sugar, and processed fats without even realizing it. Now, I'm not saying you have to banish all pecans from your life forever, but they should be a rare treat, not a daily guest at your table. If you're craving that rich, nutty flavor, reach for raw, unsweetened pecans and keep your portions small. Better yet, stick with our top nuts, the ones that nourish you without playing tricks on your blood sugar. Because here's the truth, you deserve better than a sweet moment followed by a sluggish afternoon or a restless night. You deserve steady energy, clear thoughts, and a body that feels as vibrant as your spirit. Wisdom isn't just about knowing when to say yes. It's about knowing when to say not today. And when it comes to sugary, processed pecans, sometimes the wisest choice is to walk away and save your sweet moments for something that truly feeds your soul. Now let's move on to another tricky nut that can sneak its way into your heart, and not in a good way. Number 8. Nut you should never touch. Cashews. Sneaky salt bombs. Cashews are smooth, creamy, and downright irresistible. One handful turns into two turns into 5, and before you know it, you're at the bottom of the bag, wondering where they all went. Sound familiar? Now, cashews in their purest form, raw and unsalted, can actually be part of a healthy diet. They offer a little protein, some healthy fats, and important minerals like magnesium and zinc. But the problem is, most cashews sold in stores aren't raw and unsalted. They're roasted in oils, drenched in salt, and sometimes even coated in flavorings that turn a healthy nut into a not-so-healthy trap. Salted cashews are little ticking time bombs for your blood pressure. They deliver a heavy dose of sodium in just a few bites, enough to push your heart into overdrive and make your arteries work harder than they need to. Over time, too much salt can lead to hypertension, heart strain, kidney problems. The list goes on. And when you're aiming for a life of ease, vitality, and steady strength, That's a burden your body just doesn't need. It's not just about salt either. Many roasted cashews are cooked in cheap inflammatory oils that can quietly stoke the fires of inflammation in your joints, your heart, your brain. And inflammation is one of the biggest enemies of healthy aging. The takeaway: cashews don't have to be off limits forever, but they have to be treated with caution and respect. If you're going to enjoy them, choose raw, unsalted cashews and savor them in moderation. A few here and there tucked into a salad or stirred into a healthy recipe can be perfectly fine. But those salty handfuls you find at parties, at the gas station, or in snack jars, those are the ones to walk past with a smile and a silent no thank you. Remember, every choice you make is a chance to invest in your future. A future full of strength, laughter, clarity, and joy. And your wise, beautiful heart deserves nothing less. Conclusion: choose wisely. Live vibrantly. Here's the beautiful thing about wisdom. It's not just about knowing what's good, it's about acting on it. It's about seeing the bigger picture, even when the details seem small. And today, you've added some powerful tools to your already impressive collection of life wisdom. Now you know which tiny heroes, walnuts, almonds, Brazil nuts, and pistachios, are standing in your corner, ready to fuel your mind, protect your heart, and energize your body. You know how they support your brain power, your immune system, your vision, and your strength with every single bite. You also know which sneaky troublemakers, macadamias, sugary pecans, salty cashews, and party mix traps, are better left behind, no matter how tempting they might seem in the moment. But this isn't just about nuts. It's about the bigger idea that small, mindful choices add up to a rich, powerful life. Every smart snack, every thoughtful meal, every moment of care is a vote for the vibrant, energetic future you deserve. A future where you wake up ready to enjoy your days fully, where you move with ease, where your heart and mind stay as sharp as your spirit. You've already walked so many roads. You've already gathered so much strength, so much grace. Now you're simply adding more fuel to that incredible journey, making sure that the next chapters are just as bold, joyful, and beautiful as the ones you've already lived. So the next time you reach into the pantry or pass by a snack table, take a second and smile. Smile because you know something powerful. Smile because you're choosing life. You're choosing energy. You're choosing joy. You're choosing you. Stay wise, stay vibrant, and remember, you're just getting started. Until next time, keep shining, keep thriving, and keep living with all the heart and wisdom this world so dearly needs.